Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining us again for another crazy amateur YouTube video. Riot Girl coming at you live from Cleveland, Ohio. Such an exciting place to live. Now I'm Shannon and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell so you are notified every time I upload my crazy, embarrassing, funny videos. In today's video, we are reviewing two products. The first one is the Kylie Jenner Sipping Pretty 21st Birthday Palette. This palette was $65 and you can get it on her site. Still available. Or if you live in California and you're lucky enough to live in an awesome state like that, you can go to her pop-up shop. This was the unit carton that it came in. Here's the back. And I love the inside with the red solo cups. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I do like this picture. This is more classy, I guess. I mean, I know her sitting in lingerie isn't classy technically, but the idea of this is a lot more mature than her last palette. It's like her last birthday palette literally looked like a diary, and that's just kind of like juvenile in my mind. This is good. This is good. The packaging is awesome. It does have a magnetic top, and it is a nice black, thick, sturdy palette, but the only drawback of this part is this pink glitter everywhere. It's like a troll, a glittery, crazy troll, like just spit all over my hand. I would say a different word, but I don't know. I try to keep it PG-13. No, I swear too much for that. Anyways, so this includes 21 shades. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? I'm not going to go on the site and read it right now. But 21 shades, let's see how many mattes you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One matte, so 10 mattes. One matte that has shimmer in it. Like, it's a glittery matte, and I actually used it for this look. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmer shades slash some are foily, some are not. So yeah, $65. It does have a really large mirror, so I'm just gonna, I know you're not supposed to show people the mirror in a video, but there's the mirror, and you can see my little janky setup for my camera. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this look, I did a cut crease with the shimmery matte and some other mattes, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, then keep watching, because I do go in depth on how sucky the shimmers don't show up on your eyelids. They swatch okay on the hand, but they don't show up. I used a wet brush, I used a wet finger. I even dug out the finger brush by Urban Decay, and you can see like this shade that I used for this look is just destroyed, and this one is destroyed. So yeah, if you want to see this look, stay tuned. Also, the other product I used for this look is my brand new set of Babe Faves Eye Set by Morphe brushes. I tried to buy this like once already, and they refunded me my money for half my order. It was really weird because I woke up at like 5 in the morning and it was in stock, so I bought it with some palettes. And they like sent me my shipping confirmation, and then later on that night they sent me a refund for half my order. Well, just the brushes. I didn't even want to buy the palettes. I only bought the palettes because I was buying the brushes. Like, free shipping. Who wants to pay for shipping? Morphe shipping sucks. Rant over with. So yeah, I just really was pissed off because I really wanted these freaking brushes, and then when the Jaclyn Hill brushes came out, I almost bought the Jaclyn Hill eye set, which comes with like 6 brushes, and my BFF was like, why don't you just buy the Babe's Faves? And I was like, because it's out of stock. And she's like, no, I just bought one. And I was like, oh my god. So I finally got my brushes. And this comes with, it says, stop and stare at this killer collection of 15 eye brushes that our babes are totally crushing on. The collection includes the E27, E22, M433, M441, M573, M330, M139, E17, M506, M321, E18, E16, no, lied, not E16, E36, M432, E29, and the M213. Here's what all of them are. I'm sure you guys know about this brush set. Nothing new. I did always use the Morphe gunmetal set, but like all the numbers are like wore off. They're just beat to crap. So I was really excited to get this brush set. So yeah, I like how the brushes performed. I am actually going to do a separate video with just the brush set where I go over each brush and we'll use shadows and see how it does with that. So that'll be my next video. And at the end of this video, stay tuned for swatches. I will put the timestamp in the description down below. If you only want to see swatches, if you want to see the look, it's pretty cool and quick and simple. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I love you all. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and just tell me what you want to see, what you think I could do better. If you have a new YouTube channel, let me know and I will come and support you as well. Thank you so much, and here is the look. So, we are going to, my face is already done up. My eyes are set with primer and set with some translucent powder from Kat Von D. And we are going to go right into the Sipping Pretty palette. Yeah, let's do this because I'm really curious to see how this, I've used this palette once and I really didn't get much of a look that I enjoyed too much, but I haven't used these brushes yet. So here's the palette, and I will do swatches at the end of this, so if you want to see just swatches, I will put the timestamp in the description down below. I'm so excited to use these new brushes. Like, they're so pretty. Like, I've never, actually I had the Morphe gunmetal Morphe gunmetal set. I got it on sale. So I'm taking the shade Vanilla on Vanilla, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid with the E22. And my gunmetal brushes, you can't even read the numbers on them anymore. They're from Morphe. I've had them for like 2 years. You can't read any of the numbers. They're all scratched up and they've been like beat to crap. So I'm like really excited that now that I'm doing YouTube videos, I can tell you guys what brush I'm using. And when I buy the new Natasha Denona palette, when it comes out in September, I'm totally going to buy 2 single Wayne Goss brushes since I'm doing like flex pay, because who can buy a Natasha palette in one swoop? Okay, so I'm really excited to use this brush. This is the M573, and we are going to go in with this shade right here, right there, that shade, and I'm just going to put that in my crease, and this is the M573. Oh wow, I really like this brush. I know I just started using it, but I'm like a kid in a candy store. I was so mad when I bought these brushes, and literally they like emailed me my shipping confirmation, and I was like, oh, my order finally shipped. It seemed like forever because I had been stalking the Morphe website waiting for these to come back in stock, and they were finally in stock at like 5 in the morning. And I bought them at 5 in the morning, and then like, you know, a week later I get my shipping confirmation email, and then later on that night at like 10 o'clock at night, I got an email saying that I was my refund was successful, and they did like a partial refund of just the brushes. But I only ordered the Laura Lee palettes, the new Boss Babe and It's a Party, whatever. I only ordered those and the 39A because I wanted to buy the brushes. So I was like, shit, I might as well get free shipping, right? Sorry, I swear a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try not to because I know there's kids out there and I don't want my kids watching people who swear, but I have a really bad time with it. So far, that blended really nicely. It's very pigmented. I'm really liking that color. Like, you could totally use some of these shades for like an everyday quick run out the door you know, crease color and eyeliner. I really do like this brush too. So maybe I'll do a video on just the brushes. Maybe I'll do that this weekend, like what each brush is and what it's for, and we can like test it with some shadows on my arm or something. Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend. Wait, Labor Day or Memorial Day or Labor Day, Babs?
Labor Day.
It's like it's been a long week.
Memorial Day is May.
Labor Day weekend, so I don't have work Monday, so I'm totally gonna try to film like twice this weekend or maybe Monday. So that shade is looking pretty snazzy in the crease.
Oh, snazzy.
Snazzy. Okay, so yeah, I really like how that looks. And now I'm going to take the one that's a little smaller, the M441. This is a brush that I really, really wanted. And we're going to go in with, what do I want to do? Do I want to do pink or brown? We're going to go in with this shade right here. I wish the names were on it. I mean, they're on the back, but it's like backwards. You see that? Like, Vanilla on Vanilla is over here, and Vanilla on Vanilla is on this side of the palette. I don't like that. Sorry, I have like a sinus infection going on. And in my last video, I was getting over a cold, but like, Ohio weather is so screwy. Alright, so there is a little bit of kick up in the palette. But dude, I mean, Kylie shadows are always pretty pigmented. I'm just not a fan because of the hype. Like, every time I've bought a Kylie product, I've ended up destashing it or selling it or giving it to one of my friends because, like, I use it once or twice and then I never reach for it again. And what I would do is, like, with the Kylie Summer palette, I bought it and I used it to do a look and then posted it on my Instagram, and then I never used it again. So I'm going to just put that in the corner. You guys know the drill. I'm sure you guys all watch plenty of makeup videos. So we're going to just kind of blend that out into the crease until we get the intensity of the color that we want. I'm not used to telling people what I'm doing on camera. Like, am I still in the viewfinder? Oh, I am. Hey there. My husband promised to help me find the tripod this weekend. It's like somewhere in our storage unit. And that way I can turn around and he can make sure it's all in focus and stuff. Yeah, so this has a lot of kick up in the palette. You guys can see that shade right there. I mean, it's okay, because, like, I have makeup all over my shirt already, but it's okay. So, I'm going to take this on this side, just do the same thing. So, I'm really proud of myself for figuring out how to edit videos, thanks to Maddie. I forget her last name. Shit, I suck. But she told me a good program to use, and I figured out that if my camera cuts off, like if I run out of time or if my batteries die, then I can always continue filming and splice them together. I think I'm even going to figure out how to put like a intro slide in there. But yeah, this is my first time like filming the intro separate and the swatches separate, so I'm sure I'm going to be up all night editing and uploading, and hey, it's Friday night, who cares, right? So I don't like that in my old age this is happening to me. You see that, like, those creases? Because my eyelids are so wrinkly. I hate it. If anybody has advice on how to stop that from happening, please put a comment down below. Because that's just like, what is going on? What is that? Like, I'm just that old, or I don't know. So I'm pretty happy with the way see, my eyes are also two different shapes. So, like, I sometimes have to make them look the same by going up a little higher on one eye. It's really weird. It's like my arches are off. Who knows? So I'm going to take this little guy. This is the E17. And I'm not going to put anything on it. I'm just going to blend that out. See if I can fix that creasing in the middle of my eyelid from my old age. I don't like being old. I need to put this palette down. Holding palettes while doing my makeup really kind of like starts to make my hand hurt because I'm so old. It's like I'm getting palette arthritis. So you see I'm just going to blend that in until those creases go away.
You're talking like you're 60.
No, I'm not.
Palette arthritis and get old.
Who invited him to this party? That's what I want to know. Let's see how many minutes we have left. 20 minutes! Sweet! We can do an eye look in 20 minutes. I do an eye look in 12 minutes every morning for work, but it's like when I sit down with the camera, forget about it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move the camera.
Oh girl, you don't even know.
Yeah, I'm always like 1 minute late for work every day, sometimes 3 minutes, and it's just because my cut crease took longer. Either that or my 2-year-old.
You know you were cut creasing and you did it.
Oh my god. I'm mortified. I had something in my teeth, babe.
Really?
Do I stop and start over or keep going?
Is it noticeable?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video yet. I'm keeping going. We ate some grapes and cannolis after our dinner. So I think that was grape skin in my tooth. That was really embarrassing. But I'm not embarrassed to eat grapes after dinner with my kids. My daughter is obsessed with grapes, so if that makes me a great mom and an embarrassing YouTuber, then so be it. No, I mean, it is what it is. It's kid night. My son is over for the weekend, and my daughter wants to eat grapes every minute of every day, so we all sat around and watched a movie and ate some grapes. And tomorrow morning we're gonna go swimming. If it's nice enough out. It like keeps storming in Ohio, like crazy thunderstorms. But then like it won't for a couple days, and then it gets kind of chilly to go in the pool, but then it gets really hot. Ohio has the worst weather. So like this one's a little deeper, so I'm gonna take this one and try to match it up because like I said, my eyes are different all the time. I'm just gonna make that a little deeper right there in the crease. There we go. Now we're cooking. I really don't want to cut my crease, but I guess I will just a little tiny bit for you guys. Since we can. Okay, now I'm going to take the first brush we used, which is the E22. And I'm just going to buff that up a little higher, make it go up a little higher. So when we cut the crease, we have a little bit of a hint of color sticking up on the edge of it. You'll see when I'm done what I'm talking about. These do blend nicely, but it's almost like when you blend it a little, if you blend too much, you lose the vibrancy of it almost. It's like they get washed out. But I also think that I have a problem with my blending. I blend too much sometimes, so I blend it out on my own mistakes. My eyelashes always stick together, so I'm always like, looking like a crazy lady. So what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to take that second shade we used and go up a little bit higher with it since we're cutting the crease. And these shades you can be generous with, and you don't got to worry about it being too dark because you just go to your second shade when you're trying to bring your crease up a little bit higher. That actually looks really pretty. I could totally leave it like that, put a little shimmer on the lid, and call it a day. But since we're trying out the Sipping Pretty palette, we should probably go all out and sip it pretty. I mean, sipping pretty. This is ice water. I'm not much of a drinker. I'm too old for that. Okay, so I'm going to take my... So far in the palette, we used Vanilla on Vanilla and this mauve shade and then this shade, and I am going to use this shade. This is a matte with some shimmer in it. I'm going to use that on the edges after I cut my crease. So I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 10. I'm going to do like a half cut crease. So what I do is I just lay a little bit there and I open my eye and I bring it up. Going up on a Tuesday. Remember that song, babe?
Ready.
Babs, I need to order some more ColourPop concealer because mine's like out.
Some ZPC?
Yeah. Like it's usually I'll just set a little line down and we're good to go to like make that line up top. But of course when I'm filming it wants to act funny. Like I cut my crease in my sleep normally. Is that what this is for? M213? That's a smudger. I don't want to use that to cut my crease. I don't really see a brush in here that I can use for my crease, so we're going to reach into my normal brushes and grab my favorite cut crease brush. This is the Morphe G15. I can actually see the number on this one. And I feel like before I always had a hard time cutting my crease because I would like go to here and expect it to like stand out. And then one day I opened my eyelid because I had seen it on someone else's YouTube. And I opened my eyelid and it like left an outline and I was like, holy cow, that's what they're talking about. And since then I've kind of been obsessed with cut creases. It's like even on days I don't plan on doing an all-out look, I still end up cutting my crease because I'm a heathen, whatever they call it. There's people who like everything too much. Sorry, I'm not trying. So then I just take my finger and kind of like dab it in so we're not like dripping wet with concealer over here. But that looks pretty even. Even Stevens. And then I'm going to take the, let's see, sometimes I plan out what I'm doing with my swatches on my hand. So I don't think that would look good with the pink. Maybe the purple. Like purple gold. We can try it. We could do a gold, but that's just like an everyday look. Let's try the purple. Let's see if the purple sits down nicely. Once again, there's not a lot of good brushes. Let's check our time. We have 12 minutes left. Sweet. Okay, so this is a Storybook brush with Storybook Cosmetics. Let me get my color switch right here. And I know from using this palette before, you definitely want to go in with a wet brush. So I'm going to pick up this purple shade. We're using this shade right here. And I'm going to pick that up on my brush and wet it with my MAC Prep and Prime. MAC Fix Plus, whatever you want to call it. See, like that's my problem. I even wet the brush and I'm like digging into this color and like, what is that? What is that? Let me try my finger brush. I just didn't see it before, but I just recently cleaned my brushes because I knew I was doing this. I have the Urban Decay finger brush. It looks like so. So, this guy, you can usually like dig in and it's supposed to be like a finger, but I'm getting mad. Like, what the shit, dude? This is an expensive palette. Like, expensive as F. Like, we're going in with the finger. That's it. There we go. Holy cow, there's pigment. That just pisses me off that I buy a palette that's $65 for 21 shades and none of the shimmers just perform right.
Wow.
And, you know, I don't get PR. I'm a new YouTuber. Let's try this little smudgy guy. Maybe he'll digging deep enough. Like literally, I'm like digging. I'm getting mad. Do you hear that anger in my voice? Like, seriously, do I have to like dig the whole top layer off? Oh my god. There is one shimmer shade in here that I really like, and it's called bday Bitch. I really like that shade, so I'm gonna put that over top of this one too, because it's like kind of like a sheer shimmer. But like seriously, this purple, which I don't know what it's called, but this purple sucks. I'm just gonna say it, Kylie, your purple sucks. Like, what the shit is that? And like, dude, you'll see in the swatches, they swatch pretty well. Even the purple swatched awesome when I was testing it out over here on my arm. Like, there's pigment there. Why is it not working on my lid? I have good concealer. I have good primer. Whatever. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, Birthday Bitch, and I'm just going to use my finger because why even mess with brushes at this point? And I'm going to put that all over the lid as well, around the purple, but I'm going to let the purple like kind of peek out on the edges. And I'll take my smudger brush. Smudgy. Dude, a big chunk just literally fell out of that shade. Like, what the F? Why do I pay $65? I'm getting mad. And there's definitely fallout with these shades, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like glitter all up in here. More grapes in my mouth. What is going on in my life? Okay. Now I'm just gonna like try to get that done quickly for you guys on the other eye, since we've already wasted enough time bitching about shimmers. I'm sorry, I told you guys I really suck at swearing. Like, do I have to get my finger wet too? Jeez. What's going on? Like, what is this, Kylie? You've made how many palettes and you can't get a shimmer to work with a wet brush? Like, what? Is this a foil shade or shimmer? It's like a non-existent shade. If you guys, wait till you guys see this palette when I show you what I've had to do to get this color out. And I really wanted to use it because I wanted to do like a dark purple and a light purple contrast, and now my cut crease looks like shit. Kylie, I'm disappointed in you. I really liked this palette the last 2 times I used it. I wore it to work once, and I filmed a video with it too, but my batteries died, and then I noticed that like my lighting was really shit that night. So I still need to get a ring light. But my ghetto lamp over here works just fine for now. Now I'm going to take... Oh, I just dropped my brush. Babe! Help me. Help me.
Oh.
No, I'm good. He's so sweet. Oh my god, big chunks of this color are just like falling out. Like everywhere. Look at this shade now. There's like half of it missing. You know what, I'm just going to use my finger. I don't have time for this shit. Okay. So, I don't really like how that turned out, but whatevs. Now, I'm going to take my bullet. This is the E18. And I'm going to go in with this matte sparkly thingy down here. Sparkly shade, that guy. Well, it's really down here, but yeah, you get it. So I'm going to take some of that, and I'm going to pop that in the corner to blend the cut crease and the matte from before together. Just kind of like make sure you can't see any harsh lines, and also give that like a good deeper look, because I really like, usually I'll use like a black, but I'm just so sick of putting black in the corners of my looks, just because like that's what I feel like I always gravitate towards. So I'm liking this shade a lot, actually. I really am. I think it's called Poor Decisions. Wait, Vanilla's over there, so yeah, poor decisions, like P-O-U-R. Let's make sure my camera didn't turn off again. 5 minutes. Good, we're good. I promise my next video I won't have any sinus problems or colds. Promises, no promises. I sing a lot when I do my makeup. So once again, I'm just kind of like shading that together. Talking to myself while talking to you guys. I'm still getting used to talking to my camera. I mean, this is only what, like my 4th video. Now I'm just gonna take my M433 and just kind of like blend that color just a little bit so it doesn't look like so dark compared to the rest of the look. Once again, I'm getting my palette arthritis going on by holding that like that. And then also like the pigment that's on the brush already. I said that really fast. The pigment that's on the brush already is going to help me kind of like blend it up top. Oh my god, these actually really do blend. I like the mattes in the palette, and I like 2 of the shimmers that I've used so far. Other than that, I could have done without spending $65 on this. And once again, my eyes look a little different because they're different shaped. I forgot my color switch is wet. Oh my god, I almost just fudged my whole look up. Alright, so yep, that brush is done. Gotta grab a new brush. I'm just gonna take the one that we used to put this shade on. Oh wow, it's kind of weird because like the wetness that just got on my eye kind of like made it really blend more. I'm not quite sure I wanted it to do that, but we're gonna be alright. We's gonna be alright. I know, I gotta get to my mascara before the camera turns off. Oh, okay, so under eye color, we're gonna take this blue. No, let's take the bright pink. I mean, this shade that you guys, I'm sure, have all been wanting to see, this bright pink. And I'm gonna pop that right under my waterline very quickly like so. A lot of fallout there, Missy. Ooh, that looks really cute actually. My camera's probably gonna turn off in a minute. So, let's check how many minutes we have. 2 minutes! Oh! Okay, and I'm also going to take this shade up top and put it on my brow bone. That's not really that important for this look. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I don't think it's a need. If you want it, cool. If you're a Kylie fan, go for it. One of my eyes is darker than the other. There we go. Fixed it. I think that look looks really cute-ish. Let me just kind of do that. Put my mascara on. So I don't think everybody needs it. If you're a Kylie fan, then by all means, buy it. $65. I will link her site below. I paid for all of this makeup myself, and my opinions are as genuine as they can be because I'm new and I want people in the beauty community to respect me for being honest. I like the palette. I don't love it. It's kind of like in the middle. And then I'm gonna pop on my Topless Lippy by Laura Lee because I love her formula. I should have Blue Jay, Bird, whatever. And there's the finished look. So, stay tuned for swatches. And thank you so much for watching. Sorry, I'm just making sure you guys get a good look at the eye look without the light being obnoxious. Alright guys, thank you so much and stay tuned for swatches. Alright guys, so here's the swatches for the Kylie Sipping Pretty 21st Birthday Palette.
First, you barely showed up.
That's because it's a base shade. My husband is actually my cameraman for swatches, so I don't do it crookedly.
Hi guys.
Go all the way off of my arm. And he said the first two barely showed up. Well, let's see if we can get it to show up a little bit more. That's your base shade and usually your brow bone or your inner corner highlight. So you can see this one's a little patchy. I didn't like that the shade names were not in the palette, but I mean, I can get over that. But that's why I'm not telling you the shades right now. I will read them off in just a second. So that one was kind of not cool. And this is just on my bare arm. There is no primer on my arm, and these are just finger swatches. Running out of room for 21 shades. You getting those?
Yeah.
Alright, we're almost done. That was the second row. Now we're on the last row. I'm going to have to go all the way up. Going up on a Tuesday. Yeah. One more, the black. Alright, so there's the swatches. Now if you would just stay still there, babe. So, starting from the beginning, we have Vanilla on Vanilla. Martini Mama is the second one. The third one is Pretty. And then Moscow Mule. And then we have 21 Plus. And then Check ID. And Jungle Juice is the last one in the top row.
Ooh.
The second row, which starts right here. So Jungle Juice actually kind of came out patchy, so you gotta kind of blend that in. Starting with the second row right here, we have Birthday Bitch. Actually, it says bday Bitch. And then Pregame. And then Lit. And then Tequila Tangerine. On the list, RSVP and Party Animal. And then the last row, which starts right here with this brown, is Sangria, Sex on the Beach, Close the Tab, Mimosa, Pour Decisions, like P-O-U-R, which is that shimmery matte. And then we have Hungover, which is the silver shimmer, and then Blackout, which is the black. It is a true black, but you have to build it up. Here is the back of the carton with the shade names, and thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time on Riot Girl's channel. Rock out.